going live. I'm live. Hello, everyone out there. Is anyone out there yet? Hello, out there. Well, hello for the 50th time saying hello. It's Sunday. I'm in my Geekfort, relaxing and watching the Justice League movie because I haven't watched that in a while, and because I want to talk about the DC Comics future state. So to be able to do that, I thought, let's watch some Justice League. We haven't watched a DCEU movie in a while. If you don't know what DCEU means, it means DC Comics Extended Universe. So essentially, it's not like here's the comic books and we're going to literally make them into the comic book movies. It's here's a different version of the comic books in a live action movie format. So that's what DCEU means, as opposed to the MCU, which is Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is doing the same thing. They're taking stuff from the comic books and making whole new things out of them from the comic books. Well, I see that one person has joined us. Hello there. If you want to join me in the chat, you can say hello in the chat. Nice to see you. Welcome aboard. As I said, we're watching Justice League, the non-Snyder Cut version, because that's not out yet. And I don't know if I really want to see that. I mean, okay, great. That last movie was great. Let's, instead of retconning, let's move on to a different one. But it's just what they want to do. So they're going to do it. It's supposed to be, I heard it's supposed to be a TV. They're taking it and making it into a TV series, I think. I don't know for sure because I really just haven't been paying attention to that. Didn't want to. Yeah. So what a day. I know there's some people who are out on other media watching the Super Owl, or some people call it the Super Bowl, or sports ball, or foot athletics. I don't know. Hey, you know what? If you're an athletic supporter, okay, go ahead. You be an athletic supporter. I'm more of a geek supporter. I like geeky stuff. I wouldn't be. I'm not gonna lie and say I haven't watched Super Bowls in the past, but I was more interested in hanging out with my friends and eating the food than going to watch the Super Bowl. Wasn't really into the Super Bowl itself, into the football. I mean, I sort of paid attention to what was going on because it was on the TV and that was there. Hey, Eric. Ew, what's ew? I really do think that Ben Affleck did his best job as it. I'm sorry. I just couldn't help myself. I thought it was funny. I took that joke actually literally from a movie and a musical called Grease. There's a scene in Grease where the principal and either her secretary or the vice principal are doing the announcements. She's talking about the football team and she says, so come out and be an athletic supporter. Then she realized what she said is probably not the best way to say that. So yeah, I just thought it was funny. So yeah, so there's the sports ball thing going on, but we're not here to do that. We're here to play Madlibs, and I've got a few to choose from. So of course we have Star Wars Force Awakens, we have Doctor Who Madlibs, we have Star Wars Droids, and we have Star Trek, and then we have Disney Princesses. I can grab Disney Princesses too if we want to play one of those. Whichever you guys want to play, that's what we'll play. Revenge of the Nerds and the icy hot scene. I don't want to know about the icy hot scene. It has been so long since I've seen Revenge of the Nerds. That is a long time ago. Yeah, Disney Princesses? We can do Disney Princesses. Let me go get it. It's not right here with me. I had to go get it. I found it earlier and I forgot to pick it up and bring it with me. Here we go. All right. Ta-da! Disney Princesses Madlibs. Oh, look. I found that screw. I don't have a loose screw anymore. I found it. Well, Eric, Madlibs does not have to be a lot of people. It can be as small a group of people as we want. So, hey, Marie. So there it is, Disney Princess. You guys want to do Disney Princesses? I am totally down with doing Disney Princesses if you guys want to do Disney Princesses. It's fine with me. All right. We all know how this works, right? I'm going to give you a word. That word can either be an adjective, a noun, a pronoun. No. A verb, an adjective, an adverb, a noun, a person, a place, or a thing. And whichever one you guys put in the comments is the first one I use. So let's go. Do we want to go? Okay, so again, the words can be the adjective, adverb, noun, verb, a place, exclamation, silly word, number, a color, an animal, part of the body, a person, and they may or may not be plural. So do we want to dive into the princesses? What are we thinking? Because I got it ready to go. We can just dive right in. I can give you the first word if you want. Yeah? Okay. All right. So the first word I need is a verb, and a verb is an action word. I need an action word, a verb. Typing. Well, I might be conducting the training, but you guys get to choose which one we do. But let's just do this. All right, so the next word I need is an adjective. Describe something or somebody, an adjective. Adjective. Describe something or somebody. Sitting, is that, okay, we use sitting. All right, so the next word I need is also an adjective. So another adjective. Describe something or somebody, an adjective. Whee, Super Wonder Woman jumped on the scene. Ditzy. Okay, now I need a noun. A person, place, or thing, a noun. Palm tree. Palm tree. Okay, so now I need another adjective, which describes something or somebody. An adjective. Adjective. Fabulous. Okay, you can do that. Fabulous. That sounds fabulous. Now I need a noun. A noun. Uh-oh. That's not good. It's working okay on my end. So I need a noun, a person, place, or thing. Telephone. So now I need another adjective. Describe something or somebody. An adjective that describes something or somebody. Oh, don't forget to give this video a like too. So, all three of you. Slow. Slow. Well, guess what? The next word is also an adjective. This one's got a lot of nouns and adjectives in it this week. Infuriating. I think you sound like you're infuriated right now, Eric, with your internet. All right, now I need a noun, a person, place, or thing, a noun. I love it when Aquaman's asking Bruce Wayne about being Batman. A router? A router instead of a router? Or is it router? All right, so now I need a verb, which is an action word, a verb. Shopping. Shopping is an action I did earlier today. I didn't get very much, but I got something. Yesterday, a lot of shopping. You'll find out in my videos what I was shopping for. A noun. Next is a noun, a person, place, or thing. A noun. I just realized something about Justice League. Even his plane looks like it's a bat cave. Like his regular jet, they made it to look like it's almost still like it's a bat cave. Like it's all like sharp, these sharp angles, and it's black inside, different layers of black and gray. Weird, huh? It's looking for a person, place, or thing. Socks. Socks are good. Socks might appear in my latest video this coming week. Hint, hint, hint. Okay, next I need an adjective to describe something or somebody. An adjective that describes something or somebody. Pardon me. Loving. Okay, now I need a noun. I need a noun. Table. Table's a good one. Pudding? Pudding sounds yummy. But now I need a verb, and a verb, of course, is an action word. Slurping. Now I need another noun. Oh, such a good scene in Just League when Barry Allen goes to see his dad in prison. It's a really good scene. Rock. Now I need another adjective. Another adjective describes something or somebody. Okay. People can be purple. But guess what? The next word is also a color. The last word we need is a color. Pink. That's a good one too. Okay, here we go. That was the last word we need. Excellent job, guys. Excellent job. This Disney Princess Madlibs. Tongue-tied there for a second. It's called Life and His Adventure with Pocahontas. Okay, Pocahontas. Good morning, Nakoma. What shall we type today? Nakoma. Hi, Pocahontas. Let's make it a great morning and do something sitting. Pocahontas. I was thinking we'd do something ditzy. What if we jump at palm tree and take a trip down the river today? Nakoma. A trip down the road would be fabulous as long as you promise not to dive off the telephone again. Pocahontas. Diving into the water is slow. Diving in the water is slow. I'm so good at it. Nakoma. Well, it's a little too infuriating for me. How about taking a quiet router through the forests? Pocahontas. Or we could shop through the forest. Nakoma. What if I trip on socks? Why can't we just do something loving for once? Pocahontas. Oh, Nakoma, you're my best table, but you slurp too much. Life is meant to be a rock. Nakoma. And you, my purple friend, but you are going to give me pink hair. That was really weird. That was. Oh, they're so. You guys come up with some words that make these things hilarious. This is why I love doing this every Sunday. You had a dream that you were jumping over palm trees in the internet with your friend Nakoma, Eric? All right, so I have some comic books here. These comic books represent a small. See, I'm still tongue-tied. These comic books are from DC Comics, and they represent this new thing they're doing. They decided to do just a few months ago. It's called The Future State. What they did is they decided to sort of like do a soft reboot, not a hard reboot of the comic books they make, and they come up with some new comic books they have out. There's The Dark Detective. There's Superman and Wonder Woman. There's the Teen Titans. There's Justice League. And then there's Nightwing. These are just a few of the titles. There's like 5 or 6 more I did not buy because I wasn't too interested in them. But the idea is, the premise is that they had this big event called Death Metal, where all the superheroes, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Flash, and a few others, realized the worlds were colliding and coming to an end, and this great destructive thing was doing it. And so, okay, Eric, thanks for coming by. I'm sorry your internet is having trouble. I hope you have a great rest of your day. So DC Comics decided to do this retcon. The storyline was called Death Metal. At the end of Death Metal, things were opened up and changed, and new realities were created, and what ifs that we didn't know about came about. And so that's what the future state is the what ifs, and if it's going to work. So really, they're doing this soft reboot retcon just for the kick of it. But the storylines are good. Some of the storylines are really great, and some of the storylines are like blah. A really great storyline. I thought I had the comic book, but I didn't. Is Wonder Woman, which I really love what they're going with it. But there's so there's 3 different Wonder Woman titles. There's Wonder Woman, and my brain's blanking on the other 2. Just blanked. It's one of those days. But anyway, so there's 2 Wonder Woman titles, and one of them is just called Wonder Woman, and it's got hey Uncle Yukon. It's okay to get busy. So we're talking about DC Comics Future State. So there's Wonder Woman. There's 2 Batman titles, which I have the Dark Detective, and then there's also Batman. I got the Dark Detective because I just like the idea of it better. And of course, then there's Nightwing, which I love Nightwing comics, so this is good. Not much change with him. The comic book that I found really confusing was the DC Comics Future State Teen Titans. It felt like it was like they started in the middle of the plot, so you don't know why or how they got where they are, and it's really confusing. So that's the only one. If you decide to get any of the DC Comics Future State comic books, I honestly think don't get this one. It's horrible. I didn't understand anything that was going on, and I wish I had not spent, how much money was this? $4.99 for this thing. $4.99. Horrible. One of the ones I did like was Justice League Future State. Really good. I liked where they started it and what they did. It was really cool. The Wonder Woman ones were good. Dark Detective is another good one. It's really excellent. And the Nightwing was pretty good too. But the Wonder Woman one is definitely my favorite one. It's a different take on Wonder Woman. It's a what if there was a Wonder Woman who was from literally Amazon. Like she's an Amazon, but she's literally from Brazil. Because they just recently in the Wonder Woman comics found out that there was a group of Amazons that landed or created their own city in Brazil. So that's how they can get a Brazilian Wonder Woman. And she's really great. I love it. Well, it's $4.99, so it's closer to $5 after tax. So yeah, it's definitely a miss. That's definitely a miss. A hit. One that was a hit was definitely Wonder Woman. It's one of my favorite ones. So those are the comic books I got. So I wanted to share with you guys. That's really all I have on it. It's just really just started recently, and it's an okay thing. I didn't really think they needed to do a reboot, but they decided to do a reboot. There's like a soft reboot, so like that means any storylines they had going on before the reboot can still happen. So it's not like those storylines are just going to disappear and you're not going to see them anymore, and it's not worth it. So yeah. She's got dark skin. She talks a lot about Brazilian culture. She uses some words that are Portuguese. So that's how Brazilian she is. I don't know where you were going with that, Craig. I have a feeling you were going somewhere different, but that's where I'm going with the question. So, that's backwards. No, that's backwards. Wait. Oh. 2 of them are backwards. Okay, there we go. So we already did a Disney princess. It was really awkward how we did that one. If you weren't here for that one, you can go back and look at it. So let's go ahead and do our next Madlibs, shall we? Got the Star Trek. We've got the droids. We've got Doctor Who, and we've got Force Awakens. Which ones do you guys want to do next? Doctor Who. We got one. Sorry, one vote for 2 votes for Doctor Who. One vote for Force. So 2 for Who and 1 for Force. Give you. I'm different. Uncle Yukon, we are all different, and that's okay. So we go with Doctor Who then? It's true. Hi, Peter. We don't judge here. It's true. So we're going to go with Doctor Who. Is that what we shall do? You know who? We'll go with Doctor Who. Oh, it's okay to not be okay. That's just spouting all these like random like cliche, like net positive reinforcements, you guys, today. Okay, let's go with Doctor Who. All right, I'm going to read you I'll tell the rules again, just to be on the safe side. I'm going to give you a word. It could be an adjective, adverb, noun, verb, a place, exclamation, silly word, number, color, animal, part of the body, or it could be plural. Look how I did that by accident. Anyway, I will tell you the definition of things if you don't know the definition of how that word works, okay? So here we go. The first word I need is a verb ending in ing, so a past tense verb, a verb ending in ing. Engraving. Next is I need a person in the chat. The name of a person in the chat. Whoever gives me the name of the person in the chat first will be in this Doctor Who Madlibs. Craig it is. All right, so now I need an adjective, which is describes something or somebody, an adjective. Uncle Yukon. Well, don't worry, Uncle Yukon. You never know. Crooked. Oops. Oops. So now I need a number. A number. $666. It's a big number. Next, I need a verb, an action word that's in the past tense. So an action that's already occurred. So an action that occurred in the past. You're even upside down. Waited. Okay, next I need a noun, a person, place, or thing, a noun. Tree. Tree. Okay, the next word I need, of course, is an adjective. Something. Brain just blanked. Something. 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 An adjective describes something or somebody. Oh, that was funny. Woo, I'm a little loopy today. Maybe I've had a little too much caffeine and sugar. Maybe I just need to not have any more of that right now. Whimsical. That's a good one. I like that word, whimsical. Now I need a color. A color. Need a color. Black. So now I need an article of clothing. Ooh, cinnamon rolls sound yummy. I haven't had cinnamon rolls in ages. When I'm in California for Christmas time, I have some friends. We get together for brunch, and they make cinnamon rolls, homemade cinnamon rolls. So literally, he makes the cinnamon rolls from scratch. So he spends the day before making the dough, and then making the. It's so good. Undies. Next, I need a verb ending in ing. A verb ending in ing. Drinking. Okay, now I need an adverb, and an adverb tells how something is done. Adverb tells how something is done. You had to vote again? Weird. Stopping, that's a good word, adverb. All right, next I need a noun, a person, place, or thing, a noun. Balloon. Ooh. Okay, next I need a verb, which is an action word. Stopping the shopping, saved the money. Hiking. You know what, Craig? You have such a fun time doing your Twitch stream, and all those records are really important. So I think it's important you go to record stores, like me going to comic book stores. You know, it just is what it is. You know. Okay, so now I need an adverb, and of course, again, an adverb tells how something is done. An adverb. Sloppy. Ooh, good. That sounds fun. I hope you can make it there in time. Okay, last word I need for this Madlibs is a place. A place. Wakanda. I was speaking of Wakanda. I was watching. I don't know if you guys have seen it. There's a cartoon that was out recently. It's now on Disney Plus. It's called Avengers Assemble. The last season takes place with Black Panther and Wakanda. It's so good, chef's kiss good. Like, it's called Avengers Assemble: Black Panther's Quest. It's really good season. All of these are good. I like the way they wrote the series and the characters and just where they went with things, and they had a lot of fun with it. They based it a little bit on, like, the very beginning of it is based a little bit on the MCU, but they pull in a lot of stuff from the comic books and they create different ways of looking at the world. It's amazing. But anyway, let's go ahead and read the Madlibs, the Doctor Who Madlibs, okay? Here we go. Oh, WandaVision. I don't know enough people have seen it yet, so we'll get to that in a minute, Craig. Let's read this, and maybe we'll talk about WandaVision. Okay. So Doctor Who Madlibs, it's Where Should We Go Today? The familiar sound of the TARDIS engraving nearby woke Craig from a crooked sleep. After waiting for nearly 666 minutes, the Doctor had finally come back for him. Craig quickly jumped out of bed and waded out into the morning air. In the distance, he saw the familiar blue tree and the whimsical man wearing his trademark black undies. Come along, he called out. We need to get drinking. He stopped, kept running, straight into the TARDIS. The Doctor smiled as he pressed a button on the TARDIS's balloon and asked, "What do you think? Where should we go hiking today?" Craig sloppily replied, "Wakanda!" Hey, you know, the man has to take a shower and do his laundry once in a while. So, you know, sometimes you just do. It doesn't say what you're wearing. It does say the Doctor is wearing black undies. That's it. Just black undies. His trademark black undies. His trademark black undies, to be precise. Nothing else. I mean, I don't know what you're wearing in the scenario, Craig, but you wear whatever you want. You know, think about it. What would you want to wear to go on the TARDIS? Like, what do you think would be the best attire to wear to go on the TARDIS? Because you think about all the different places that they go. You want something that's not too warm to wear, but you don't want something that's too cold to wear. You want to wear shoes that can take wherever you're going. But the thing is, the TARDIS has rooms with clothes in them. Like, they don't talk about that in the modern era. It's just sort of like this thing you don't think about that just sort of happens. But yet in the earlier shows, they talk about how they have bedrooms. Like the companions or his assistants, when they go to live on the TARDIS, like they have a bedroom for them. And they have clothes they can put in there. Your teddy bear onesie. There you go, Craig. You just woke up. We don't want to see that. So yeah, it's something they don't talk about in the modern era of the TARDIS. So, and Doctor Who, but there are rooms. Yes, he has a wardrobe room, but like in the older series, like a few of the companions actually like have their own rooms. And there's like one where one of the companions had died, and they're talking about his room and his stuff and how sad that it is he's not there anymore, and they don't know what to do. Okay, Uncle Yukon, we will not ask, but you did tell us. So one day you will have to share that story. One day. Okay, so everyone's caught up on WandaVision. Do you want to talk about WandaVision? Because we can talk about it. We can talk about it. How about this? Before you guys chat, I'm going to tell you, these are my reactions to each episode. So episode 1, it was like, oh, okay. Episode 2 was like, oh, well, that was funny. That was different. Episode 3 was like, oh, wow, this show is getting really good. I mean, whoa. Like, Geraldine finds out what, and she said that thing to her, and it was like, oh my gosh. And then episode 4 is like, what is going on? And then episode 5, by the end of it, it's like, what? There's 2, and they grow, and then he's there, and so yeah. So yeah, that's my less than a minute reaction to all the first 5 episodes. It is exactly like that. That was quick. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see where they go from here. I mean, there's 4 episodes left. They got a lot to share. They got a lot to share and tell about. I want to know what made her go and get his body. Like they dropped that thing where they show that scene, like snippets of scenes where she's going into the building and retrieving his body, and you see his body in parts. And they were talking about how, the Sokovia Accord said if anything happens to his body, they weren't supposed to use it or do anything with it, but they were doing something with it. Obviously, they were doing something with it. I mean, it seems like that's what they're doing. Like they're merging the two with that scene at the end of the movie is like, or TV show like episode is like, here's my brother, and she's like, that's Pietro? Like the way she even says his name, she's like, I don't know, this doesn't look right. This does not look right. But hey, the boy is different. And, she's different. And what she's doing is different. And what she did to Monica, I mean, I think they are, because she actually appears. It's already been said that she's going to be in the Doctor Strange movie. So I have a feeling that they're gonna wrap something up that goes towards that. So it's going to be that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if Mephisto is in this movie, this TV series or not. Like he still could be in there. Like we don't know Emma Caulfield's character, Betty. We don't know who she is. They didn't say, hey, they didn't identify her in that one episode. They did not identify who she was. She's the one person they did not identify who she really was. They identified her husband. They identified some of the other people. They identified Agnes as Agnes, but not past that, because she could be Agatha Harkness from the comic books. I don't think she's going to go by Photon, because that's her mother's code name that they show on the wall. So she might go by Spectrum, but she was affected. I mean, she was affected in some way. I mean, they went to take an X-ray, and it was what's the word? There's a fancy word for it. Not that it was broken. They said that the machine's broken, but like overexposed. Like the film was overexposed, and then she like shot at her clothing that when she came out that was on her. So that means it was Kevlar in it. So being in there affected her and could have affected any of the other people in so many ways. So there's so much occurring in that show. So much. I can't wait to see what happens next. 4 more episodes. 4 more episodes to go. Crazy. Okay, so we have enough time to do one last Madlibs. What do we want to do, guys? Do you guys want to do Star Trek? Do you want to do droids, or do you want to do The Force Awakens? Which would you like to do? Oh, that's an interesting theory, Craig. You never know. That's an interesting theory. Okay, we got 2 for droids and 1 for Star Wars. Anyone else want to do it? She recast her brother. Such a good line. I mean, Darcy. That's one of the 3 breakout characters of the show for me is Darcy, and then there's Agnes, and then there's Agent Wu. Like right there, those 3, amazing. So, pardon me. So we're down to these 2 for the vote. Do we have any more votes for our next Madlibs? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Shall we be going with droids? Shall it be a droids? Yes, Craig, I could go on too. She's really good in this movie, and she was in a really great TV show. But let's move on. We're doing Madlibs now. Let's spend the last few minutes on Madlibs. So far, we've got a vote for Star Wars and 2 for droids. Any more? Any more votes? Okay, great, Craig. Have fun in the record store. So I guess we're going with droids then. Is that what we're doing? Okay. Let's do a droids. Oh, nice, Uncle Yukon. You spelled it backwards. All right, here we go. So this is Droids Madlibs. And the first word we need is a verb. So first word is a verb. Oh, excuse me, a past tense verb. So an action word that takes place in the past. Cried. Cried. Okay. Now I need a part of the body. A part of the body. Ear. Now I need a noun, a person, place, or thing, a noun. I have to say, while you guys are thinking about words, Justice League did a really good job with the parademons. They look almost like the ones in the cartoon comic books. Starbucks. Okay, so now I need a verb, an action word, a verb. Sabotage. Now I need a noun, person, place, or thing. Person, place, or thing. Diamond. Diamond. Okay, next is a verb ending in ing, so an action word that ends in ing. Milking. Okay, next I need an adjective, which is, of course, a word that describes somebody or something. Word that describes somebody or something. Loud! Loud noises! Sorry, I do that. If you haven't noticed, I sometimes quote movies as statements from words or statements other people say. I also need another adjective, so the next word is also an adjective. So another person, place, or thing. Pretty. We can use pretty, that works. Hello. Dawn depictions. Okay, now I need a part of the body. A part of the body. A flying machine is not part of the body, Uncle Yukon, but thanks for sharing. Welcome aboard, Dawn Depictions. Everyone say hi to Dawn. Ooh, a little sip left. Elbow. Okay, now I need a plural noun. So a person's, places, or thing. Persons, places, or thing. Carrots. Carrots. Next, I need another verb ending in ing. Welcome aboard, Don. We're playing Droids Madlibs. That's what we're playing. So I'm gonna get, as you can tell, everyone gives me a word and I put it in the thing, and then we're gonna read it off. It's fun. So I need a verb, excuse me, I forgot to describe it for you. A verb is an action word. So we need an action word that ends in ing. It is fun. Laughing is an action word. Now I need an exclamation, something you would exclaim. Something you would exclaim, or a character you think would exclaim. I used to too, and then with everything that's going on in the world, I thought one day someone said something about wanting to make a fort out of blankets and pillows, and I thought, I'm going to do that. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to buy a copy of Madlibs, and we're going to do this. And so we've been doing it come March for a year. Dope. Oh, that's a good one. Dope. I wrote it in big letters too. Okay, next we need a number. A number. That is a good one, Peter. I don't know how you'd do that. You know what you have to do? You'd have to watch one of the movies with the subtitles on and see how they type it out. I think that's the only way you could find, or if you can find a script or a book that he was in, and you can see if they describe it or something. That's the only way I can think of. Next, we need part of the body. Part of the body. In my head, I can hear it. It's like, no, that doesn't sound right. It's this weird thing. It's this weird thing that it starts off like a little bit of a roar and becomes a noise. It's a machine noise though. That's what's weird. Yes, Bon, thanks for remembering the thumbs up. Part of the body. Oh, we got toe. And now we need a color. We need a color. Are you looking over that way, by the way? If you didn't know, I'm watching the Justice League movie, and they're at the part where they're trying to save the hostages from Steppenwolf, and it's the Flash's first time really doing anything with people, and he's just so nervous. Orange is a good color. Okay, orange, and then I need a noun: a person, place, or thing. Flying machine. Making a pun back with that one, huh, Uncle Yukon? All right, now I need a verb, and a verb is an action word, a verb. Action word, a verb. Crashing. And the last word we need is an adjective, which describes something or somebody. An adjective describes something or somebody. Lazy. Okay. Here we go. This Star Wars Droids Madlibs is called The Terrible Interrogator. The Terrible Interrogator. What I saw today has been cried into my ear forever. As an Imperial Storm Starbucks, I used the ITO interrogator droid to sabotage information from a prisoner. I was looking for a rebel diamond. The interrogator droid began milking it immediately. It was loud. When a pretty elbow probe didn't work, it used sharp carrots to get what it needed. Ooh. The prisoner kept laughing. Don't! That went on for 30 hours. Till his toe turned orange. That was awesome. That's not even the end of it. Till his toe turned orange. When it was all over, I had the flying machine I needed. The task was complete. However, I wouldn't crash such a thing on my lazy enemy. It's funny because an ITO is a flying machine. It floats. So it doesn't walk on legs. Somehow they make it to where it floats. So that part's good, but the carrots and the orange. That was awesome. Oh, that was good. I'm trying not to like tear up with laughter. It's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was very nice. That was very good. Okay. Well, that is it for today. I appreciate everyone who joined us and participated or is just watching. And if you are watching this later after it's done, thanks for watching it in the future. And don't forget, every week I put out a video on this channel. Last week's video was about my comic book collection and my Funko Pops. This coming week is an unboxing. I got this really cool box in the mail from a place called Superhero Stuff. And so I will be showing that unboxing. It should be out, I think, Wednesday. So look forward to seeing that Wednesday. It'll be really cool. All the fun things. I can't wait to show you all the fun things I got. It's going to be really neat. And then, of course, I'm over here every Sunday. And if you want to find me on all the socials, here's where you can find me. Ta-da! These are all the socials I'm on, including YouTube. So thanks for coming out. And I hope you had fun. And come back for more here every Sunday, unless it's like a holiday or I decide to take time off, which I haven't had to do in a while. But yeah, we'll see you next week. And that's it for me. I hope you all had fun. Thanks for all of you participating. Dawn, thanks for coming in, your first time joiner. Marie, Uncle Yukon, Peter, Craig, he was here as well. And there was also Eric. Thanks for all of you guys for joining in the fun. And again, have a great afternoon, everyone. And I will see you real soon. Bye. Yes, stay safe, everyone.